Can I file for a divorce if my spouse does not agree? Now, the short answer is yes, provided that you meet one of the three grounds for a divorce in the Divorce Act, meaning that you and your spouse have been separated for at least a year, there's been adultery, or there's been cruelty, then you can bring an application for divorce. However, with many things family law, there are some considerations that you need to keep in mind. That being that if your spouse does not agree, then they will more than likely contest the divorce, meaning that when you serve your application, they will respond to the application within the 30-day deadline, and they might be contesting the grounds that you brought your divorce, or even maybe other claims such as support, property, things in that matter. A couple other considerations you should keep in mind when bringing your application is that if the court does not feel like there's been sufficient arrangements made for the children, then your divorce might not be granted, okay? If you bring your divorce on the claims of adultery or cruelty and there's not enough evidence to support that, your divorce may also not be granted. Or if there's evidence to suggest that, there's some fraudulent activity and personal gain in terms of getting the divorce, your divorce may also not be granted. I also lastly want to point out that if you serve your application for divorce and your spouse does not respond within the deadline, then you can proceed uncontested, okay? So it's a win-win for you in that scenario. But I hope I answered your question that yes, you can proceed with a divorce if your spouse doesn't agree.